Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, everyone. Hi, happy Saturday. Thank you so much for being here today because, as you already know, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I appreciate you. So, thank you all so very much. Thank you all. With that being said, I want us to do all of the good things. I want us to tap the screen, share the live. All right, let's make sure we're knocking out the gift goals, continue to repost, and again, just do all of the good things because this is TikTok. All right, and TikTok loves some engagement. Okay. So your engagement equals my encouragement. Let's make sure we are doing all of the good things. I appreciate you all so very much. And special shout out to the tube. Hi, tubers. Hi. All right. So happy to see you all. Thank you so very much for being here. All right. With that being said, you too do all of the good things. And guys, speaking of the good things, I want to show you something awesome by the end of this stream. So don't let me forget. But I think the best way that I'm going to remember is if y'all do all of the good things. I can't say it enough. I'm kind of dropping some hints also. I really am. But it's like only hints that I know. So I don't know if it works out for y'all. All right. With that being said, y'all, make sure again that we're tapping the screen, sharing, we're reposting, we're keeping the chat going. And if you see a Trump supporter in the chat, doing all that yapping, I need you to do two things. I need you to let them know that this is not their safe space, all right, and that they're about to learn that they can yap from outside of the club. So, with that being said, Trump supporters, get in the box, request up, let's have a conversation, all right? It ain't hard to do. There is so much like awesomeness that your president is doing. I mean, putting a 10% tariff on the EU. Okay, Donald, I see you. Okay, all right. So your trade deal with the EU really wasn't a trade deal because your trade deal with the EU actually can't go through now because of your 10% tariff. So there's that. All right. Also, this definitely makes us think that the Supreme Court, or pretty much solidifies that the Supreme Court is definitely bought and paid for. All right. Could it be that quite a few of them are in the Epstein files too? I wonder. So there's that. Yeah. With that being said, Trump supporters, get in the box. Come defend your man. Stand by him. Do all of the good things, guys. All right. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. All right. And I just want to thank you in advance because everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right. And so, guys, let's go ahead and get this party started. All right. Again, if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up and, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it because I love talking about stuff. All right. I am a talker. I am a talker. First person up is going to be, drum roll, please. Oh, boom. It's me. It's me. It's my backup. It's my backup. It's just my backup. Guys, make sure you're following the backup, all right? And if you look in the top left-hand corner of your screen and you see my name and you see follow beside it, go ahead and follow that account also. All right, follow the main account and make sure you're sending your daily heart me. Like, Miss, I don't give a fuck. Thank you so very much, love, for the heart me. I appreciate you. Okay, hi, Charles. He's Charles.
Yeah,
Hi, Charles. Are you a Trump supporter?
sure am.
Okay, all right. And how old are you for TikTok purposes?
33 years old
Okay,
from
all right.
North Carolina.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so Charles, why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, I'm still supporting Trump because a lot of his policies aligned better with the life I want to see for the future generations than the other candidate.
Okay, all right.
Would
Well,
you like
the
examples?
election
Or
was. Hold one moment. I'm responding to you right now. The election was over a year ago. So, what Kamala ran on and what Trump is actually doing are two like totally different things. So, in regards to Donald Trump, what is it about him right now that you are supporting? You can list policies or actions or
okay,
whatever.
well, him putting an end to the chemical castration of children, him closing down the border, him deporting
Closed.
all the illegals,
Yes,
his
indeed.
ICE policies, him ending the trans agenda,
There's no trans agenda.
defining what a woman is.
I think there's a straight agenda.
Yeah, it's called life.
A straight agenda you said is called life.
Yeah, the natural way of life.
Oh, okay. So you think that heterosexuality is the norm, right?
Yeah, do you not?
No, I think
You
whatever
think
someone,
homosexuality is normal?
whatever, yeah, it is. It's
You
extremely
think
is. But
sodomy
here's
is
the deal:
beneficial
it's
for the
not.
body or
It's
no?
literally not sodomy. So with that being said, here's the thing: I
Yeah.
am not a part of the queer community, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna allow you to cause harm to those
Are you a
people.
they them?
But you know, my pronouns are she, her. What are your pronouns?
Zim Zimmer?
Zim, Zimmer. Those are your pronouns.
Or you can call
Okay.
me daddy, that works too.
No, I definitely wouldn't call you daddy. You're no one's daddy. I'm for sure
I'm
on that.
actually someone's daddy,
You're
but
definitely not anyone's daddy.
I have
All
four
right.
kids, but
Yeah, they don't claim you. It's okay. All right. So
based in facts, right?
with that being said, Charles, um, let me do
Do you,
this.
do you
Let me one
support?
moment.
Do you support?
Don't do that because you saw my mouth moving and you heard me talking. So don't do that, okay? All right. I don't want to have to put a leash on the very first person to come on this panel because you're already pissing me off. I'm going to need you to calm down. All right. Go have a drink. Maybe some milk may help you, but calm
I'm
down.
calm. Go ahead and
Okay.
tell me why
There
it's
you go.
good to.
Calm down. Stop talking when I'm talking. There's no delay here. Stop talking when I am talking. That's all you have to do. Now, with that being said, we can discuss immigration. We are going to leave out anything that has to do with proving that other people should be able to exist and live their lives as they want. All right? Lock the fuck in and get it together.
Yeah, but
Can
it's
you
not
do that?
about them
I'm
existing.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you
Do I
do
not get
that,
to
Charles?
respond ever or no?
You do, but are you able to answer yes or no? Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, great. So
But you
you
didn't like
mentioned
my
that the
answer. Now
border
my
is
answer's off the
closed.
table.
You mentioned that the border is closed. The border's not closed. So there's that. All right.
So, how
What
many
proclamation?
illegals were released into the interior of the United States since his presidency?
Doesn't matter how many were
It
released, the
doesn't
border isn't
matter. 20
closed. They
million
may
were last
have
time.
actually more security at the border, but it's not closed. People are still crossing the border. So it's
Yeah,
not closed.
legals, legally. I'm talking about how many people sneaking in were released into the interior.
What do you mean by sneaking in? I'm sorry.
Jumping the fence, going through holes,
Okay.
bypassing the board of entry,
Where
the
did you
port of
get 20
entry.
million from, by the way?
If you include the asylum seekers and all the scandalous ways they snuck in, it's over 20 million.
I'm so sorry. Asylum seeking
So,
is
are you going
perfectly
to answer my
legal.
question? How many
No,
people were
I'm
released
not.
into the
I'm
interior?
not. You can answer
All
it.
right, you're a
But
fucking bozo. You
answer
debate with
my
yourself.
question. Where'd you get 20 million from? Are you gonna skedaddle now? Of course you are. Of course you are.
They went
Pussy.
skedaddle. You know the word skedaddle? It means skedaddle. Somebody said skedaddle.
Like seriously, like literally, you can answer the question. Tell us how many came in during the Trump administration in the first year. Okay, so there's that. All right, and then what I want to know from you is I want to know, okay, where did you get the number of 20 million from? Please tell us. All right. And then also, is asylum seeking legal? Yes, it is legal. So why are you including them, all right, in that number? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So I wanted to make sense. I just wanted to make sense. All right. If you're smarter than Charles there, okay, and have the emotional regulation at least, all right, of a 13-year-old child, by all means, get in the box. Okay. Because a 13-year-old child knows when to shut the fuck up. Okay. So there's that. All right. Let's see here. And I do love the world of delusion that Trump supporters live in. Good grief. All right. Let me see here. Hi. I speak. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am not. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, love, but I'm only looking for Trump supporters. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I'm gonna say it this one time. Hopefully, I only have to say it this one time for like this hour. But Trump supporters only get in the box. Only Trump supporters request up. All right. Only looking to talk to Trump supporters. If you are not a Trump supporter, please, please, please stay down below. Stay in the chat. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Okay.
Hi.
Hi,
Um,
GLD. Are you a Trump supporter?
no, but I do love what you're doing.
I appreciate you, love. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right, guys, keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things. If you are a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. All right. The requests are currently empty. I just want to let you all know that because Trump supporters are a bunch of pussies. I said it. You're a bunch of pussies because I see you all in the comments, but you're not requesting up, which is absolutely indicative of the fact that you're a pussy. Uh-oh, did one borrow a pair? Let's see what happens. Hi, Steve. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 58.
Okay, all right. Why are you still supporting Trump? Give us your main reason.
All right, well, first of all, I'm not a pussy. And second of all, if you're going to debate somebody, let us speak because that's why we don't join your debating because you're just going to fucking mute us.
Are you about to
And when you don't
cry?
hear,
Look at
see,
that.
right?
Oh, no, oh, you're crying. I asked you a question. Come off of mute and answer the actual. Oh, another bitch ran. There we go. Like, come on, answer the question. If I want to say this for anyone who actually watches my live, all right, what you actually know about my live is that I don't do muting. I don't do muting. All right. What I will not tolerate though is I'm not going to tolerate grown ass men. He's almost 60 years old, whining about being muted. Like, sir, shut the fuck up and answer the question, please. The question was, why are you still supporting Trump? Give us your main reason. It's really easy. I promise. I don't make it hard. These are super duper easy questions. I don't make it hard at all. Anywho, let's keep this juke joint rolling. All right, Trump supporters, go ahead and request up. I'm trying to do something. This is me multitasking. I'm really good at it. There we go. Gotta fix that. Sorry, I see you guys in the box. I'm a one lady band. Okay, this person was next. Let's see. Hi, is it Dane?
Yes.
Hi, Dane. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am. You guys muted
Okay,
me. I was
great.
typing, but you guys muted me down below. One of your
Oh,
people.
yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
So I can't
Did
even
you learn
speak. I can't even
something?
type anything because
Did
you
you
guys
come here
mute.
to cry too? Did you? No, please. Why are you guys so whiny tonight? What is in the water? Jesus Christ, bro, don't start whining.
But see, I'm
Let me tell
talking. Now you're muting
let
me.
me tell you what the thing is. I don't want you talking over me. Okay? So, if you are a Trump supporter and you're in the
No, but
comments
you're
yapping
muting.
away, all right, you don't get to yap away in the comments. It's not your safe space. You need to get up in the box. All right? Or you learn the lesson of the
So
year
I can't
that you
type,
get
but all
to
the
hold
Democrats can
on one
type.
moment. You get to learn
So the
the
Democrats
lesson
can
of
all
the
type,
year. Oh, see, look
but
at you. You
Mega's.
don't know how to behave. You don't know how to behave. You're worthless. You don't know how to behave for shit. That's why you
No,
got
you're
muted in the
worthless, little
comments. I
bitch.
was
You're
literally about to give you.
worthless.
Look at that small dick energy coming through. Look at that. Small dick energy is coming
You're
through. May
worthless.
it shine bright
Never call.
and mine bright. All right, small dick energy. There you go. You
Never
gonna
call.
cry some more? You gonna cry some more? Or do you want to have the conversation? Do
Respect the man.
you want to have the conversation, you little weak piece of poo? All right.
Respect the man first.
You are as worthless as
I'm your
dog shit
daddy.
on a chihuahua's
Wait,
pinky
I'm your.
paw. There you go. You are no one's daddy. You wish. You wish. He got dropped. He had to go. Good grief. Trump supporters, get in a box. I know you all have a humiliation kink, but that's not what this is. I don't get paid enough for this shit, okay? All right, come up and let's actually have a conversation. Okay, Donald Trump is putting a 10% tariff on the EU, on 8 EU countries, okay? And he's also still threatening Greenland. South America and the EU just made a trade deal, okay? And if Donald Trump puts these tariffs on the EU, all right, it literally threatens our economy, okay? Because countries are going to stop buying our debt. All right, if countries start buying our debt, we can't pay that shit, okay? We can't pay it. Our economy's going to collapse. So there's that. I mean, Donald Trump needs to get it together. I want you all to like come up and have an actual conversation about something and stop coming up here to cry. Stop it. And Dane was about to get his comment powers back, but he wouldn't shut up. That's his problem. These are grown ass men crying. Do better. Anywho, I gotta drink some water. I don't think you all understand that this whole Greenland thing is not going to go the way that Trump thinks. It just isn't. It's not going to go the way he thinks it's going to go. Let's see here. Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Make sure that we are
Hello.
tapping. Hi, love. One moment, please. I'm just going to mute you because you have background noise. All right, guys, let's make sure we're tapping the screen. Let's get these likes up to 100,000 likes. Thank you so very much. Let's do that super soon. It's over 500 people here. Also, let's go ahead and knock out the finger hearts. We have 51 of those to go. And continue to share and repost the live. Let's make sure we're doing that. And if you'd like to support me, support the stream, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. I also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. All right, and I want to thank you all so very much because everything is accepted and most definitely appreciated. So thank you all. With that being said, hi, Graves. I think it is Graves. You can come off and mute. Are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely. I love that Trump is cooking our country and, like.
I don't have time for other people's children. I'm just going to let you all know that. All right. Hi, Jay. Are you a Trump supporter?
I actually am not. I requested when that other.
Appreciate you, love. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you all so very much. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. All right. If you're not a Trump supporter, I thank you so very much for your support and your kindness. Thank you so much for being here. I really do. It's just I'm only looking to speak to Trump supporters right now. Typically, like during a lull, I'll speak with with all of my awesome people. So yeah, so stick around. But right now, I'm just looking for Trump supporters. Let's see, what's this here, guys? Liam, you came in like a wrecking ball. What do you want?
What put you on a pedestal on your who put you up on a high horse?
Jesus.
Okay.
Black Jesus said that.
Sure, Jesus was dark. I'll give you that. And yeah, I think that Jesus could put you still wouldn't put you on a pedestal.
He did put me on a pedestal though.
How did he do that?
The black woman is the best thing to ever walk this earth. You didn't know that? You didn't
So there's a comparison between black and white women? You're saying you're better?
Black woman is the root, the salt, the soil from which civilization came. Yes.
So black women are superior to white women? Is that the argument here?
We have the E gene, buddy. So yeah. Can I tell you something else?
No. I want to break that down. So you can't be racist, right?
I want to tell you something else.
No. I know what you're going to play. Your stupid little song. I get it. I know. We know you. You're predictable, Matt.
The choices that you make, because those are the choices that bitch ass niggas
predictable.
Mm-hmm. That's all.
Bye, Liam. Bye, Liam. Liam is so friggin' like annoying. He's so annoying. If he really thinks that he's gonna get to come up here and actually like have conversations, not over here. You won't. Not over here. All right, you lucky you lucky you didn't get that permaban yet, Liam. You lucky you didn't get that permaban. So, anywho, guys, keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live, keep doing all of the good things. All of the good things, guys. I appreciate you all so very much. All right, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only get up in the box if you are a Trump supporter.
Hello.
Lajay. Is it Lajay? How do you pronounce your name?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it right?
You said Lajay.
All right, awesome. Love, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay, great. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
25.
Okay, all right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
When you say still, what point in time, what happened that made you say, why do I still support him? What event took place where you're saying still, if I'm asking that correctly? What do you mean still?
Oh, why are you still? What do I mean by still? Oh, because Donald
like what
Trump
event?
I know what you mean. I'm about to explain it to you. So what I mean by that is due to the actions Donald Trump has taken in his first year as president, such as denying people due process, going against our constitutional rights, such as attacking television hosts for exercising their First Amendment, also going after protesters for exercising their freedom to assemble and to protest. So there's that. Also, with his campaign to actually include religion in our schools. What else has he done? His inability and actually unwillingness to release the Epstein files also plays a part in that. So
Hmm?
he's protecting PDF files. What else is Donald Trump doing? There's a litany of things. How
We
he
had
made over.
over.
I'm so sorry. You asked me the question. I'm just answering
Yeah,
it.
I
How
heard
he's
enough.
over. Oh, you've
To
heard enough.
answer.
Oh, I wanted
Yeah.
to tell you. I
So
wanted to tell you something though. I wanted to tell you about the fact that he is. He made like over $3 billion in his first year as president. And then also, he charged us tariffs, which is basically a double tax on the American public. And what else did he do? Oh, he allowed the government to shut down for 45 days.
that wasn't his doing.
It was his doing. I
No, it
mean,
was not. He's not in the Senate.
what did he say in 2013 about the government shutdown?
He wasn't talking to. It wasn't him when they asked him what during that government shutdown at that time. He said, I quote, he said, the government shutdowns, it looks bad on the president. He didn't say it's bad on the president. He said it looks bad on the president when the government is shut
It
down.
looks bad on the
So
president,
that's not him
meaning
saying
that
that
the
it's the president's fault.
president is
That's
the
not what that
one
means. He
that
just
would be
saying the optics.
responsible for it.
No, that's not what he said. He said the optics, it doesn't look good on the president's behalf if the government is shut down.
He
Not
also
necessarily.
said a shutdown falls on the president's lack of leadership. I mean, problems start from the top and they have to get solved from the top. A shutdown means the president is weak. Did he say that too?
Oh, I don't know about that
Yeah,
part.
he said that
But I
too.
do know about him saying that
Yeah.
it looks bad. The optics doesn't look good on the president if the government is shut down.
Yeah.
But the government shutdown wasn't his fault. The Democrats caused that, and they said numerous times that they were going to shut the government down in the leverage of the people. They didn't care that people were hurting because they wanted their funding passed for the Affordable Care Act, the Obamacare stuff. They wanted that
subsidies.
in the spending bill,
The
and the
subsidies.
Republicans told them we could discuss this separate, but we're not going to put this in the CR. And instead of Democrats just saying, okay, we could discuss this later, they decided to keep the government shut down because all we needed was 6 Democrats to vote yes. That's all we needed. And they continued to vote no. They continued to vote no to open the government 15 times. And it was necessarily their fault. The power was in their hands. They said it numerous times. You could go online and see many of the Democratic Senate saying that they're doing this, that they're using people for leverage to keep the government shut down to get their way.
The
That is a
Democratic
proven
senators
fact.
said that they were using
There's
people as
plenty.
leverage.
There's by 4 or 5 of them that has said that. Yes, that they
Yeah,
were
I'm
using
gonna
people
need
as
you to
leverage.
source that one, but here's the deal. I'm gonna
Uh,
source mine because your logic
I don't
doesn't
have
track.
iPad.
Actually, your logic
Let me see your
doesn't
phone.
track because of the simple fact that Donald Trump in 2013 did in fact blame government shutdown on the current sitting president, which was Barack Obama. He did do that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the quote because he said it in 2013 in September to be exact on a Fox and Friends phone interview is when he said it. So we're gonna pull that up.
So we're talking about 2 separate situations
We're
then,
not talking
because
two separate
what I'm talking
situations. We're
about,
talking in
he
regards
was
to
in.
government shutdowns and who would be
No,
responsible
we're
for
talking
them.
about 2 totally.
Don't talk over me. Thank you. All right. We're talking about the exact
Yeah, we're
same
not going to do that. So
situation.
I'm going to leave
You
because you're
can
not trying to
leave.
have a
I am
conversation.
trying to have a
You're weird. No, you're not
conversation.
because you're muting me.
Oh,
That's
then pull
weird.
up your source then.
I am, but I'm trying to tell you we're talking about totally 2 situations because what
How are we
I'm
talking
talking
about two
about,
separations?
you said that he was on the phone. What I'm talking about, he was
What?
live in the interview. You said whatever quote you're saying, you said he was on the phone. It was a transcript. You just said that. Did you not?
But did he also say
But did you not just
that
say
the
that?
president is the one that's responsible for it because it's a
So
sign of weak
clearly,
leadership?
again, we're talking about 2 totally
It doesn't
situations.
matter if we're talking about two
It
sessions. We're
does
talking
matter.
about
We're
actually the
talking.
same situation because it's
What
in
I'm saying is
relation
we're
to a
both
government
right.
shutdown.
We're both right. Is what I'm saying. If
But
that's
you're
not clear to
no,
you.
the way in which you interpret it, I can't control how you interpret anything
What do you mean
what he
interpret?
said. All right, because one can say
We're
it
clearly
looks
talking
bad
about
on the
2.
president. I'm so
We're talking
sorry.
about 2 separate 2
Take a moment
situations.
and listen, please. Okay.
No.
One can say that saying that it looks bad on the president, all right, is not blaming the president
Oh.
for it. However, when I hear that it looks bad on the president, all right, or looks bad for the president, okay, I hear that it is the president's fault. It is that person blaming the president for the shutdown.
So that's
Okay,
a you
so
problem.
again, all right,
That's a
I'm
you
not going to
problem.
argue your interpretation, okay, but I do know that Donald Trump clearly said out of his mouth, all right, that a shutdown falls on the president's lack of leadership. I mean, problems start from the top and they have to get solved from the top. A shutdown means the president is weak. He said that. Now, what is your interpretation of that quote?
Just pull it up, girl.
Sure, I'll pull it up, girl.
We don't care about
I'll pull
interpretation
it up,
at this
girl.
point.
All right, probably.
And I got my
that,
source on the Democrats using people as leverage as a top
Did a Democrat say that?
Yes, House Democrat Whip Catherine Clark, the number 2 Democrat in Congress, openly admitted that Democrats are intentionally inflicting pain on working families to gain political leverage.
Okay, where are you reading it from?
From a U.S. congressman website.
Okay, what's the website, dear, or what's the name of the
Owens.house.gov. Or you could just look up. I just looked up on DuckDuckGo. Democrats using people as leverage in the government shutdown, and it should be one of the first things that pop up.
Did she actually quote this and say this, or is this this is someone basically trying to summarize what she said?
They quoted in front of the press that they were using the people as leverage. You don't see it because the news is not going to report that because they want people to believe that Trump is the one was the reason behind the government shutdown when we know the Democrats was.
Oh my gosh.
When they had the power to open up 15 times and they said no every single time.
Let me see here. Oh, you are definitely misreading that quote.
Of course.
She faced criticism for this quote, of course. She really, really did. But you are definitely misstating that quote. Let me pull it up. I want to make sure that we get the full interview here, because she said, of course, there will be families that are going to suffer, but it is one of the few leverage times we have.
They're using people as leverage. That's so you just interpreted. Okay, I'm finna use your logic against you.
I honestly think
Erica,
that your
I'm finna use your logic against you.
Bit off.
I'm finna use your logic against you.
Your logic against
no, because you said Trump. Your interpretation of Trump with the government shutdown. She's using the people as leverage. They don't care that they're working families.
Using the people as leverage. The Republicans were literally allowing people to lose their subsidies that has caused their insurance premiums to go up. So whether
do you not know the subsidies that were in place?
Themselves a $4 trillion tax cut.
Like, so do you not know the subsidies that were in effect were being extended since COVID? The subsidies are the reason why the premiums are quote unquote low.
Prove it.
Quote unquote low.
Prove
are affordable.
Prove that, because that's not true at all. That's absolutely not true at all. It's not.
Sister.
The reason that the premiums are actually higher, okay, and because they started being higher
is because the subsidies are gone.
Is because they had to ensure. They had to ensure people that they used to be able to deny. So there's that part. Also, additionally, another thing, all right, is that we just have to simply blame corporate greed.
Give me that.
Okay, but go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking to my daughter.
You're fine.
Yeah. So the subsidies with the Obamacare Act during COVID, they had signed. I don't know the proper terms, but they ended up signing something in to help with the subsidies for the Obamacare. The Obamacare. Sorry, that was extended all the way up into this government shutdown. Right, this CR. That was supposed to get passed, right? So the Republicans, they went through the CR thoroughly, and they saw that that was in there, and they said, no, we're going to take that out, and we're going to do that on a separate matter. But the Democrats, they're like, no, keep that in. We're going to keep extending the COVID policies or whatever for the subsidies, and then that's just really what they wanted. And they tried to quote it as it's healthcare for everyone, when really the people that follow under everyone as well was the illegal immigrants. We know that. We didn't figure that out. And the fact that the Republicans wanted to take that out and they wanted to keep that in, the Democrats refused to get that CR passed. All we needed was 6 Democrats. That's all we needed at the time, was 6 Democrats to vote yes. And they voted no. We tried to reopen the government 14, 15 times, and they still voted no. And so they figured out, okay, the Republicans, they're not budging, and they're not going to put this in here. We're just going to have to do this on a separate matter. And they finally decided them 6 Democrats finally decided to vote yes to reopen the government. So therefore, the power was always in the even though the Republicans hold the majority, we know that. At the end of the day, we didn't have enough Republicans to pass the CR originally. We needed 6 Democrats, and those 6 Democrats refused for 45 days. So y'all trying to say that it's Trump's fault. How is it Trump's fault when we needed 6 Democrats?
Because of the fact that people were going to see their health insurance increase. All right.
Yes,
by more
from
than
subsidies
double.
that have been extended since COVID.
It's okay that those subsidies have been extended since COVID.
No, let's
Yes,
deal with
actually,
this
it
on a
is,
separate matter,
it's
because
not
they're
a
putting
separate
this on
matter,
a
though.
yearly. They're putting this on a yearly budget when this needs to be a separate matter.
It does not
It was a
need
separate
to
matter.
be a separate matter. And I'm going to respond to your question, but stop cutting me off because I did give you that full time. Did I cut you off at all?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you for allowing me to speak in my own space. Thank you. Now, with that being said, okay, they had to continue to approve them, and they weren't being approved each year. All right, when they were initially set to expire, I believe they were set to expire this year in not this year, but last year, 2025 is when they were set to expire because they were put into place via the ACA, not the ACA, the American Rescue Plan. All right, that's when they were put into place and they were set to expire. So sunset at the end of 2025. That's why they came up in the budget bill. And the Democrats always wanted to extend them. All right. So with that being said, they were trying to not just keep the CR is also a budget. We haven't passed a full budget since Bill Clinton was president. All right. That's why a lot of us only know it as a continuing resolution. Okay. To keep the budget going, to keep appropriations going. Okay?
Exactly.
But it's a budget. Okay.
Yeah,
let's
we know.
Let's not nitpick.
And Obamacare is not in that budget no more.
Nitpick.
No, we're not nitpicking.
You are
Obamacare wasn't a part of that budget.
You're nitpicking.
The subsidies
right now.
wasn't a part of that budget.
Like, chill the fuck out.
It had to get
with that
out.
Being said,
Oh,
okay,
someone's mad.
I'm not mad.
You're cussing.
I'm literally not.
Calm down. We've been doing good now, sister. Erica, we've been doing good.
Listen, here's the deal.
Bye.
You can leave if you want to. You can skedaddle. But I want
I
you to
thought you was
stop
gonna kick me. I said bye because I thought you was gonna kick me.
Because I did not overtalk you when you were explaining yourself. So stop overtalking me. Okay? If you want to act like a petulant child at 25 years old,
not overtalking you. If you want me to overtalk, I can overtalk.
All right, but if you want me to overtalk, I can overtalk also.
I wasn't overtalking you.
So I'm gonna tell you one more time, okay?
Girl,
Shushes.
bye. I don't care.
Bye. You know how to leave. If
You're
you don't,
retarded.
you can turn your
You're a
phone
retard.
off.
You're
you
a
can
retard.
Do all the slurs that you want to do.
Black
baby.
people
That's
would never thrive
do.
with people like you because it's
I'm
people like you
pretty
holding
sure
us
of
back.
it. Yeah. Just go on mute. All right. Until you learn how to leave, go on mute, or we can play the mute game. All right.
We can play the mute game. Let's play the mute.
It wasn't the Democrats' fault because subsidies actually help more people afford to have insurance because it capped the premiums at 8.5% of their premium for people. Oh no, not you getting a violation. Not you getting a violation. And I love to screenshot those. Not you getting a violation. Wow. That's what you get, you silly bitch. Anywho, guys, keep tapping the screen, keep sharing the live. Let's keep doing all of the good things. All right. And again, it allowed people who made upwards, it was 400% of the poverty level. So it went up to about, I think, like $65,000 a year in annual income. It allowed those people to purchase insurance via the ACA. So it allowed more people into the pool, including more healthier people, which actually was able to reduce the cost. So that's a great thing. There's that. So let me see here. If you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and get in the box. Get in the box and let's have a conversation. I'm still looking for a challenge. All right. A challenge not only includes someone who can shut the fuck up. All right. A challenge also includes someone who knows what they're talking about. So there's that part. Give me 1 second here. All right, guys. Let me see. There we go. I think setting these on live is a lot more work than on the phone. Okay, And shout out to, I don't know who this person is, but shout out to Patty Jackson for the $4.99 super chat. Your message got deleted, but I'm going to accept that super chat. So thank you so very much, Patty. I appreciate you, love. All right. With that being said, guys, keep doing all the good things. If you want to support me, support the live, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9 at gmail.com. All right, gmail.com. And if you're over on the super chat, you can send I always say over on the super chat. If you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. All right. Thank you all so very much. Everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Hi, James. Are you a Trump supporter?
I'm a fan of great television.
You're a
From
fan of
2004 to 2015, he hosted The Apprentice and was fired for no reason.
I don't know what I was supposed to do with that. I don't know. What was I supposed to do with it? I have no idea what I was supposed to do with that. I don't know. What was I? I don't know, guys.
I love it. I
Okay.
hear you.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi,
Are
how
you
you
a Trump
doing?
supporter?
I am
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
18.
Okay, 18. That means that you didn't vote for Trump, but you do support him?
No, yeah, I do support him.
Yeah, because like
I feel like
why are you still supporting Trump?
because of what he's doing with ICE.
Okay, like what? Break
I
it
like
down
that
for us.
he's getting the immigrants out of the country that were illegal and they're not paying taxes.
I'm sorry, what?
He's getting the people that come to our country illegally out of the country. What's not to like about that?
But you said something about taxes. What did you say about
Yeah,
taxes?
because so when they come to our country and they need Medicare, guess who pays for that?
Medicare? When they need Medicare?
Yeah. Yeah, our people who pay taxes pay for their Medicare because they come, they get our healthcare has to treat them.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I'm not doing this. I'm so serious, guys. I am so bent on having an actual conversation. Whereas, like, if you can't have the conversation and you think you're gonna come up here and like be a smartass or be a silly pants, then by all means, go ahead now. Just get. Okay, it's Medicaid. All right, to help you refine your argument is Medicaid, not Medicare. Okay. All right. If someone asks you, okay, to repeat what it is that you said and they have a look of incredulity on their face, then by all means, you should think about what it is that you just said. Also, undocumented immigrants do pay taxes, okay? All right. If they didn't pay taxes, why would the Trump administration, all right, be forcing the IRS to provide tax information? The fuck are we doing? Like, think about that. Really, I want you all to think about that. If they did not pay taxes, why is the Trump admin, all right, forcing the IRS to turn over data, identifiable information, such as names, addresses, phone numbers, so on and so forth? Like, y'all are not smart, and I want you all to be smart. You're just not. Good grief. Anywho, keep tapping the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Do all of the good things. Thank you. Appreciate you all. Hi, Mid Wakandans. I don't think so. Are you a Trump supporter? Going once, and I don't think you know that you're here. I'm gonna let you down, love. I don't think he knew that he was here. I think he's not a Trump supporter.
She knows you.
Hi, Dea. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm above 21.
I'm sorry?
I'm above 21.
What year were you born in? If you don't want to say your age, what year were you born in?
I'm 25, girl.
Okay. Is this the same young lady from earlier?
Who?
No, the one that was up here that didn't know how to not overtalk, that got a violation.
I just came here 5 minutes ago. I don't know.
I'm asking you, are you? I didn't say that you were.
I don't know. No, I don't know who you're talking about. I just came up here.
Oh, why do you all have attitudes that smell like sewer water? Jesus Christ, can you all please just get some fucking decorum about yourselves? God, that's gonna be my crash out. Y'all are ugh, just ugh, like ugh. Your attitude fucking stinks. Nobody wants to talk to you. Your attitude fucking stinks. Jesus Christ. I don't want to talk to somebody that literally has an attitude as soon as they open their mouth. Fucking fix that shit. Joe, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah,
Okay, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm about to be 20 in a month
Okay, all right. And why are you still supporting Trump?
because I feel like with immigration, he has helped my family a lot, and also he he's getting I believe so, the criminals out, and he's getting the people that don't pay taxes out of this country, and he also is America first. If that's doing it the wrong way, I don't care, right? Like Venezuela, he went for the oil, not for Maduro, but that's to benefit us. So that's why I'm America first.
You said Venezuela, he went for the oil and what else?
Yeah, and immigration. He
And
helped my family.
immigration, he helped your
Yeah.
family. Okay, I am gonna say that I don't put too much emphasis on him helping your family because that's anecdotal. So that's
Hmm.
basically personal to you. It's
Yeah.
not indicative of the whole. So I wouldn't
Hmm.
discuss how he helped your family. But
Hmm.
you did mention something that the last young man mentioned. You
Yeah.
said that he's going after the ones that don't pay taxes. But you
Yeah.
were here when I said that the Trump administration has demanded that the FBI, not FBI, the IRS turn over um,
Hmm.
demographic information, basically, so
Yeah.
names, phone numbers, and so on and
Gotcha.
so forth, all right, to help
Yeah.
identify undocumented immigrants.
Yeah.
So if they
So,
didn't pay taxes, why
mhm.
would the IRS have their information?
Because I'm not gonna say most. Some of these people that come in here in this country illegally, and they want to, get a better future and pay their taxes. They get an ITIN, right? So they get this ITIN and pay taxes, but
Mm-hmm.
that's not a requirement to pay taxes for the rest of their life, right? So if they don't pay taxes, we're not gonna know because they're not in our records, right? They're only on the FBI. They only have an ITIN, right? It's like us. If we don't pay taxes, they're gonna come look for us, right? It's
I'm so
different with
sorry.
these immigrants.
What do you mean they're gonna come? Wait, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay. So basically what you're trying to claim is that there are undocumented immigrants working under the table?
Oh, for sure. Whoa.
Okay. Did you know
Come
that
on
there's
now.
also Americans that work under the table?
Yeah, and they get prosecuted for it.
At what rate?
Well, I don't care about the rate, but if they find out
Exactly. That part.
if they find out that you didn't pay your taxes, then you will be prosecuted for that, right? If
Yeah,
these immigrants are paying taxes and they're not here legally, they cross the border, they skip the line,
skip the
there's
line.
results for that. There's consequences for
Wait
that.
a minute. Hold
Simple.
on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Time out. When you all say they skip the line, like
Yeah.
what do you mean they skip the line?
What do I mean by the skip the line is
Mhm.
like, with asylum, the Joe Biden administration, they didn't set a limit for it. So all these people knew that, remain in Mexico wasn't a policy no more. So they would just come in the country, claim asylum, with a real evidence or not, they will claim asylum. They will be here for a year, or they don't even have to, come through a port of entry. They can come in anywhere in the border and they can claim asylum within a year, right? So that, that made more people come in the wrong way. And that's how they
Hold on,
skipped the line.
time out.
Yep.
Are you saying wait a minute. Are you saying
Mhm.
that Joe Biden's administration put the year time on filing asylum?
No, no, not at
I just
all.
want to
But
make
I'm
sure
saying
because you said that they had a year to
he
file
removed the
for
remain in
asylum.
Mexico policy. That's what I'm trying to say. And how that, made people, how that influenced people to come in the wrong way because, no limit on asylum claims and no remain in Mexico no more. It's not America first, I feel like, right? It's more about immigrants first. We should be America 1st. Hmm.
I think I just want to nip this in the bud. I do. I just want to nip it in the bud. Who actually who under whose administration were more asylum claims approved under Biden's or Trump's?
Uh, well, I wouldn't have the number for that because obviously more illegal immigrants came in the country the wrong way when Biden was president, for sure. Yep.
Came in the wrong way.
Yep, came in the wrong way. Some of them came in through the border. Some of them came in through bunkers or not bunkers. tunnels. So yeah,
Give me one moment. Gonna find this for you.
a lot true. Well, can you prove me anything though? Can you
Yeah,
prove me wrong?
I'm about to.
But I mean, if Barack Obama was the king of deportations, he was the chief of deportations, then why are you guys against Trump deporting people?
It's not about deporting people. I
It
think
is.
I'm so sorry. Don't ask me a question and then keep talking. Don't do that. I'm so serious. Y'all have got to learn how to behave yourselves. Okay?
Mhm.
It's not about the deportation themselves. All right?
Mhm.
Although I don't believe that we should even have borders, okay? I don't think so. However, I understand that this is a country and it works a certain way. So it's actually the way in which Donald Trump is going about it. All right? It's
Mhm.
the cruelty of the matter. It's denying people their due
Mhm.
process rights.
Mhm.
All right? It's detaining more people than they're actually deporting. Okay? And it's also the conditions in which people are being detained. Okay, there are claims of people being harmed. There's also
Mhm.
claims of people not being eating, not receiving the medical care that they need. So there's that. And of course, there's more. There's the different types of allegations, which do happen. But again, it's the way in which Donald Trump is doing it, claiming that the Alien Enemies Act, all right, a 1798 needs to be imposed when
Mhm.
we're under no type of invasion, declaring a national emergency at the
Mhm.
border when the border crossings were already coming down since June of 2024. So it's just
Mhm.
the way in which he's going about doing it is the
Gotcha.
problem,
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
deportations themselves.
You said about how many people have died. Sorry.
I never mentioned how many people died. What's your point?
You said yeah. You said some people were dying. Maybe
I
I'm paying
didn't.
attention to your chat.
No, maybe you're not listening, and maybe you do need
No,
to
I
listen
was
because
listening,
I
but
never said the word die at all. I never said death. I never said unalive.
no,
I never said
you
dead.
said that they were being treated wrong, like very bad and stuff. You said,
I said people are being harmed,
yeah,
is what I said.
yeah. So people are being harmed. So I have a question for you. What do you have to say to the 56 immigrants that died under Barack Obama's administration while they were detained in ICE detention centers? What do you have to
Oh,
say to them?
I would definitely say that is awful. But what would you say to the 32 that died in the first year of Donald Trump's administration, the highest since
Mhm.
2004? Actually, no, I apologize. The highest is what, 2009? Not 2009, 2019. 2019, when 20 people unalived in ICE detention. Under whose administration was that? Whose? Because we can pull up the chart right now and take a look at how during the Bush administration we had record highs of deaths in ICE custody, and then under Obama during his 8-year term, unfortunately we did see 56 people unalive in ICE custody, which was
But
absolutely awful. All right. Then we
Mhm.
can take a look at the 4 years of the Trump administration and how he surpassed that number in his 4 years and how he's on a path to do it again this 4-year term. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, I say that one is already too much, right?
Exactly. I agree with you.
Okay, so
So, what was your reason
I
for
don't care
bringing
if
it
it's
up?
my reason for bringing it up is
Yeah.
because a lot of people are saying, there's a lot of news coming out and saying, oh, this person died in ICE detention, or this person did this person did that. But I never heard the same things when Barack Obama was the president. I never heard of people, getting
How old
unalived
are
in
you?
detention centers. Me, I'm almost 20.
You're almost 20. You're
Yeah,
almost 20. So that means you were born in 2006? Yeah, 2006.
yeah.
When did
No, yeah,
Obama
yeah.
become president?
2000, I think 2009.
Yeah, there you go. 2009. How old were you in
Yeah,
2009?
I was 3, but when I was 8, he was still the president,
You were 3,
and I
and then
had
when you were
family.
8,
Yeah,
you were okay. Okay.
yeah.
How
So
old were
when I
you when
was
he left
8 and I
office in
was Hispanic.
2016?
When he left office in 2016, I was 10.
You were 10 years old in
Yeah,
2016?
yeah, yeah. And I remember the things I did in 2010 doesn't change, the real facts, right? I
I
saw
want you to
officers.
be
They
no,
came in.
seriously.
You know
I
what?
just
You know
really
what's
want you to
you know
be
what's
so fucking
crazy?
for real. Stop sharing your personal experience because I
Okay.
promise you no one gives a fuck. Okay? All right. The thing
Yeah.
is that President Obama faced scrutiny also for his deportation efforts. He was sued quite a few times, especially by the ACLU. All right. There also were lawsuits because people unfortunately did die. All right, a teenager was killed at the border by a border agent trying to cross the southwestern border here in the United States of America. And his family sued the United States government, but the Supreme Court actually threw out the case and said, they
No.
ruled that a family in another country could not sue the United States government for a crime
No.
that happened at the border.
Yeah.
So these things
Prosecute.
happen under the Obama administration.
Prosecute him.
Okay.
Prosecute
So
him.
there's that. Okay.
Prosecute
Now,
Obama.
with that being said, all right, Donald Trump, okay, is escalating matters. He has ICE in neighborhoods acting as slave catchers. Okay, going after people that they suspect are immigrants. They don't know. They're literally ethnically profiling people. If you appear to them to be an immigrant based off of your physical features, they are stopping you, is what they're
Yeah.
doing. And that's not okay. Do you think
And
that
what
that's
did
okay?
well, I don't care what's okay or not. I care what the law says, right? I care what the Supreme Court has to say about this. So what did the
I'm
Supreme
so
Court rule?
sorry. Time out. One moment. Oh, the
Mhm.
Supreme Court actually ruled that they could only do that in one area, and that was Southern California. So it was in that area. But of course, this is a Trump administration, so they don't obey anything that anyone says. So they're doing it nationwide. That's what the Supreme Court said.
About using race or skin as a reasonable suspicion,
Yes.
or accent, okay, but there's also other things that they can use based on reasonable suspicion, because that's what they patrol on. These people are federal agents. They can stop people based on reasonable suspicion. So I don't, when there's an immigrant and they see an ICE agent, they start running. Maybe they get scared. Maybe they get red. Maybe they try running, and that's reasonable suspicion. Because if you haven't committed a crime, then why would you run away? Reasonable suspicion.
What?
Yeah. A
Did you
cop
just
can
say
stop
if
you
you
based on that.
haven't committed a crime,
Yep.
why would you run away?
Exactly. Why would you run away from agents?
I'm so sorry. You need to stop. You really do. You need to stop. Okay?
Got you.
Because they're running away, all right?
Mhm.
Because ICE is literally unaliving people. ICE is walking around towns pretending to be the police. Do you know prior to the Trump administration, ICE used to actually wear insignia that said ICE? Now what they do is they wear badges on their vest, those little things on their vest that says police. A little stick-on placard that says police. They're not the police. They can't
You know
just
why they
stop
wear that though?
people.
Got you. But you know why they wear that? I can tell you because you might not know, because your brain is a peanut brain. I can tell you right
The
now.
audacity of this ultra crepidarian to say that, but go on.
Yeah,
Go
you know
on.
why they okay, I will tell you why. Because a lot of these immigrants, they don't know our laws, they don't know anything, because they didn't get a test, they didn't go through vetting process. So they use police because obviously these immigrants know what a police is, right? So they have to wear this so these immigrants know what they are.
They know what ICE is also, stupid. Okay? All
You
right.
think
If
all of
my
them
brain is
know?
the size of a peanut, all right, then yours is the size of a fucking mustard seed, and you do
So
not have
what's
the
your
faith of
what's
that
your
because you're dumb as
yeah.
fuck. Sorry about
Can,
using
can,
that word, guys, but he's stupid. Okay,
yeah,
anywho, I'm gonna
uh-huh.
respond to you. Shh, shushies. 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 I let you talk. Shushies now. Don't do that. Okay. Anywho, no, them wearing police on their little vest or whatever, them wearing that has nothing to do but with causing confusion to the general public. Because oh no, don't you teacup now. Don't teacup. All right, if you're trying to run, by all means, just turn your phone off and then turn it back on and you'll be gone. But don't run. I'm giving you 3 seconds to come back.
No, I'm
There you
here. I'm
go.
here. Don't be scared. I'm
Oh,
here.
there's no
Don't
scaring
worry.
going on here, but don't
Because I
start
was trying to prove.
teacupping.
Yeah, I was trying to prove my statement,
Anywho,
and I actually found proof of it.
sure you
Police.
did.
Yeah, ICE
Anywho,
enforcement.
I literally am still talking. So them wearing the police on their chest, all right, is actually causing confusion amongst people, because what they're doing is they're accosting any and everyone that they think is undocumented, even American citizens. And if the American citizens are not able to immediately, or via the words of ICE, quickly prove their citizenship by having proof of either their birth certificate, passport, or a passport card on hand, right? What ends up happening is ICE can, in fact, detain them. And that goes along with their 3,000 arrests daily that Stephen Miller set as a quota for them. Okay? So that's
Yeah.
helping them get their numbers. All the
Gotcha.
while harming not just undocumented immigrants, not just immigrants, but also United States citizens. So
Yeah.
there's that. And why do you think that that is
Yeah.
okay?
No, I don't think that's okay. But so now you're
You
saying that
do
they're
think that is
arresting.
okay
No, no,
because you're literally sitting here defending it.
no.
Because you
You're
said
saying that they are
earlier, I'm so,
arresting.
so sorry. You said earlier, all right, that you don't care about what is right. You care about the law. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
I do. I
And
do.
per the law, unfortunately, they can do this. But why is it okay that they can? They shouldn't be doing this. ICE should not be stopping anyone based off of suspicion, all
Mm.
right, of their immigration status. They shouldn't
So
be
you don't.
doing it,
Okay, they're
especially
not
American
stopping.
citizens.
Yeah, they're not stopping them based on their immigration status. They're
I
stopping
said
them because
suspicion.
yeah, they are
I said suspicion.
suspicion. Yeah, so you said that they should not go based on suspicion. And let me ask you something.
They
What
should
are ICE
verify.
agents and police officers like? What do they do? Do they enforce the law? So are they law enforcement?
I'm so, so sorry. I think that you might want to rephrase your question because
No,
ICE
because
is federal law enforcement. So I
yeah.
want you, okay, if you know so much, right? What I want you to do is tell the class, all right, tell the
Mhm.
600 people that are listening,
Teach
okay,
them all.
what authority does ICE have when it comes to American citizens?
Well, when it comes to America, what are you trying to? Like, you're trying to pinpoint. Like, you're trying to corner me right here.
I'm not trying to
'Cause
corner you. What do they
how many
have?
citizens have been detained? Answer
How
that.
many citizens? I don't know how
Yeah.
many.
Can you give me a number? Maybe 1,000, 10,000,
I
a
don't care if it's
100,000.
one. An American shouldn't be detained.
Yeah. So
I
you
know
don't
that
care when
there's
it's
four
one, right?
native. I know that there's four
Yeah.
indigenous people who are currently sitting in detainment.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
so
But
I heard
again,
that.
you asked me the question. All right.
Yeah.
Is ICE law enforcement? I answered your question. They are federal law enforcement. Now, my question to you is, and I need you to answer this question: what authority does ICE have? All
Yeah.
right. What authority does ICE have when it comes to American citizens?
The authority that they have is, they can stop anyone based on reasonable suspicion because they're federal law. They enforce federal law. They're above
They
states'
can't.
laws. So if they want to come into a state and the bitch
You're
governor
wrong,
wants to
baby.
bitch about it, he can enforce the law. Simple. Their
You're
federal
wrong.
agents are able to.
You're
Yes,
wrong.
they are.
No, actually,
Oh,
you're
I'm
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah, you are. You're
Wait,
absolutely wrong.
they cannot
So
enforce federal laws.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet. I'm gonna just literally need you to be like absolutely quiet. Please. Just thank you. We all need a moment. Hey Kiana, what's up, love? How are you?
Hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome in. Okay. So he's talking about ICE. I think you've been here, so you've heard the nonsense. So here we are. Okay, so when it comes to American citizens, all right, what ICE can do is ICE can, all right, detain an American citizen or even arrest them in the event that they observe them committing a federal crime. That's per 8 USC 1357. Okay? They also can arrest or detain, all right, a US citizen in the event said citizen is obstructing, all right, or interfering with official ICE business. They can do that. They can. However, simply stopping a US citizen for existing, they cannot do that. They can't do that.
Are you
They
saying that
are
they're doing
stopping
that?
people. Yes, they are doing that. They are
Mm-hmm.
stopping people, all
Mm-hmm.
right, at gas stations. They're stopping people just at gas stations for
Mm-hmm.
existing.
They
Okay.
stopped me
They're
too. Yeah.
stopping people at schools.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what they're doing. They
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah.
They should verify who it is that they are looking for.
So when they verify who it is, when they say, "Hey, are you a U.S. citizen?" and they claim that they are, they leave them alone, like they left me, right? I don't see a big problem with it. But when they say, "Hey,
That's
I'm not gonna answer
bullshit.
this," oh, that's bullshit. What do you mean?
And
Can you give me
again, I
proof?
can't verify your story, but per all accounts, even including the DHS and the ICE website, whenever you are stopped by ICE, all right, if you are
Mm-hmm.
stopped by immigration services, all right,
Yeah.
you have to provide proof of citizenship.
No, you don't have to. Give me your source so I can look it up.
Sure.
Because when I got stopped, they said, "Hey, are you a U.S. citizen?" And I said, "Yes, I am a U.S. citizen." They were like, "Okay, have a nice day." You know why? Because they ran my plate, and they saw that my father or whoever it is had a Hispanic name, but that's all. They're stopping you based on reasonable suspicion. Like Pablo is a suspicious name. So I don't get your points. They stop based on reasonable suspicion.
Okay, and what I am saying to you, I don't think you understand what's being said. Additionally, also another thing here is, again, your personal
Yeah.
experience means absolutely nothing to me.
Well,
Okay,
so
it
you're
doesn't
talking
mean
to me
anything.
based on
And then
yeah,
you
you're
literally just said that they ran your plates. You said that they
yeah, you're
ran your
you're
plates.
telling me that they're
You
detaining
just said that.
citizens.
They are
Yeah, you're
detaining.
telling me
Are you telling us that
okay,
they're not
okay,
detaining
but
citizens? When we
okay, so they
just saw an
detained me.
American
They
citizen that was
yeah,
tackled by ICE and then hogtied and then detained? So they're
okay, and
not
they did that
detaining
say
citizens?
they detained me too, right? And I gave them proof. I told them I'm a citizen, and they
You
left me
don't know what
alone. So
detainment is.
detainment is when they don't let you
Christ.
go. That's what it means.
Exactly.
When a police officer stops you, they're detaining you. They're taking away your freedom. Yes, I know it, girl.
Okay.
You have a peanut brain.
Kiana, I am trying.
No, I'm trying.
I
I'm
am
trying.
trying here. All
Yeah.
right. But this little motherfucker right here is really gonna make me lose it. All
Latinos
right.
for Trump.
Because yeah, Latinos for Trump. And when they deport your silly ass, all right, then your ass is going to be like, oh no, I shouldn't have voted for Donald Trump. That's what you're gonna be saying.
Oh, no puedo
Okay.
votar por Donald
Yeah,
Trump.
you are. No, shut the fuck up.
How about you?
You still have Supermod, right, Kiana?
I do.
All right, keep a muzzle on that bitch.
Soft.
There we go. So, in regards to ICE, all right, you can refuse to show identification. You can. However, if ICE detains you, you have to show your proof of identification. You have to show, not identification, you have to show proof of citizenship, because ICE does not accept things like a driver's license, an enhanced driver's license, nor a real ID. The only thing that they accept from citizens as proof of citizenship, because we don't have immigration cards or green cards or anything of that nature, the only thing that we can show as proof are, in fact, our birth certificate, passport card, or actual passport, which are three things that people typically do not walk around with. So there's that. And also, what I am doing right now is I am getting you cases of American citizens, because the very first one was the Puerto Rican veteran in New Jersey who was detained by ICE at a laundromat. That's the very first case. That happened in February of 2025. So we know that that happened. Hey, what the fuck are we doing here?
Can you give me your .gov source so I can look this up?
Can you give me your .gov so I can look this up?
Come on, you gotta
170.
170. Okay, so that's how many citizens have been detained by Donald Trump. Okay.
170 citizens. Yep.
It's the argument, though, that American citizens are not being detained, period, or they're not being detained without reasonable
He's
cause.
saying period.
Yeah, that's not true. When we literally just saw a video either early. Can I finish what I'm saying? Either earlier today or yesterday of an ICE agent, also being Latino, pulling over an American citizen because they had an accent. They both sounded exactly alike, by the way. I'm gonna leave the jokes, but you know I got jokes for that.
I'm gonna say the jokes
And he
because I'm
was
in the mood. He had guacamole in the back of his throat. He has the
yeah, like
audacity.
both sounded like fucking chips and salsa. Like, and he tried to pull him. He proved that he was an American citizen, and they still zip tied him, took him away in front of his daughter. Like, we just saw a video of that happening.
This is the chart that I wanted to show here. So I'm gonna pull that one up too.
So I look at that gov and it says not required. Do you have to show your citizenship when they stop you if you're a U.S. citizen? It's not required. That's what
What
that
else
gov
does it
says.
say?
That's what it says.
What else does it
If you're a
say?
U.S. citizen, that's all it says.
What else does it say?
That's all, girl. Give me a .gov source.
You got
Tell me.
I'm not even gonna lie to like stop calling her a girl. She's not a girl.
What? She identifies herself as a dinosaur now?
She's a woman. She's not a girl. She's a fully developed adult. She's not a girl. Girls are children.
She's a biological girl. Yes.
You're a biological fucking idiot, is what you are.
And what? You're a biological slave? How about that?
You are a biological idiot. You're a fucking biological banana picker. What the fuck are we doing here? All right. If you got jokes, I got better jokes. There's that.
I got better jokes. You're a biological slave. What's up? What's up with you?
Biological banana picker. All right. Even the
Banana
president
picking?
said that your
I
back
don't like
was made
bananas.
for picking fruit.
I don't like
That's
bananas.
what the president said about you. The president literally said that your back was made for picking fruit. I want you to think about that.
I don't
The
think so.
person that you support said that about you. Literally said that about you.
And I'll support JD.
The thing is,
This is
Vance.
J-Raz?
you're talking about.
This
You're
isn't
talking about.
J-Raz.
That's what they said. You're talking about slavery, though. You've never seen slavery, neither have I. But what I see is them chasing your motherfucking people around this country. You
I
can't say
saw
the
how
same
crazy
thing
you
about
guys
us.
went on Black Lives Matter. I
Yeah.
saw how crazy you guys went on that. You guys rallied.
The
You guys
vast
broke into
majority of
buildings. You
those,
guys
the
did
vast
protests.
majority of people looting during the Summer of Love were white people. Try again. Can't lie when it's on video
So
recorded.
why do black people get incarcerated even more? You know, remember the 3 strike laws? Do you guys remember why we had to put
racism.
those?
So there's that.
No, it's not.
It is. You
It's not. 3
literally
strike
don't know
laws.
anything.
I do know
All right,
everything.
guys, it's time for this piece of shit to go. Shut up. All right, it's time for you
Cry
to go.
babies.
All right, so $100 to. As a matter of fact, let's just get the fuck rid of them. All right, you guys are saying that this
Cry
J-Raz, he
babies.
doesn't sound like J-Raz to me, and I've spoken to J-Raz.
I'll vote for
before.
JD Vance
So there's
2028.
that.
Keep crying. Keep
So
crying.
yeah, we're gonna
You guys
do
don't care about federal
100 to
laws.
kick plus a mango. It could be a half-eaten mango as long as you get rid of the part that you bit out of. Okay, so there's that. All right, so yeah, let's get the fuck rid of them. Okay. Anywho, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, the best way to do it is via a super chat. So there is that. All right, let's see what happens here. Now, with that being said, you've said so many things and you've already been
Your
wrong
fans are
about
weird.
quite
They're checking out reposts. Freaking weirdos.
you're
They're
pressed on the
doxing
chat.
people
Do you
now.
want to go back to the chat?
No,
You
why
can
are they
drop.
checking my? Why are they
You're
checking my
probably
social?
disgusting. That's why.
No, I'm not.
You're likely a gross person. So
Why do you
that's
say that?
likely it. I said you're likely a gross person. I have a
Okay, I will
reasonable
say that you're
suspicion
likely a
that you
gross
are.
person too.
I
You're
have a
likely a
reasonable
gross person.
suspicion that you are.
You
So
know, and I
there's
have a
that.
reasonable
So
suspicion
do
that you're
you
a
want
gross
to
person
continue
too.
on with the conversation? Because
Yeah.
literally, you lied about quite a few different things. All right. You didn't want to talk about the deaths that happened under Donald Trump's first term because you know for a fact that Donald Trump had more than President Obama did over 8 years versus his 4 years. You didn't want to talk about that. So you conceded to the fact, all right, that even one death is too much. You conceded to that. Yet you're still supporting this mass deportation efforts is what you're
Yep.
doing.
Yep.
I don't understand it.
Yeah,
Like,
I support it.
why?
Like I said, right? If I get in trouble for not wearing my seatbelt, I think these people should get in trouble for not, caring about federal law. Simple as that. If you came into the country the wrong way, if you came in right through
What
the border,
happens to you if you don't wear your seatbelt and you get a ticket?
if I'm a citizen, I get probably a ticket. Yeah.
Why did you? Okay, I think you need to. You're not
No.
smart. Think about what you just said. You said if I get in trouble for not wearing my seatbelt, then they should get in trouble for not respecting federal law. All right,
Yeah.
those two things are not analogous. All right, that's a false equivalency. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
How?
Okay,
How?
are you
Tell me.
serious?
Now tell me, how does it make sense? Because I get in trouble for not wearing a seatbelt. Why do these people not get in trouble for?
What
I
kind
get
of
in tr-
what
how
do
about-
you get?
I
Do
get
you,
in trouble
okay,
for littering.
so when you don't wear a seatbelt, right? Okay, you get a ticket
Yeah.
and you just pay your ticket, right?
Yeah, because I'm a citizen.
Okay, all right.
I'm not
What
a
has
criminal.
happened to what is happening? You're a fucking idiot. All right, is that you can't even follow your own logic train, bro. Like you can't even follow your own logic. I'm having to explain to you what it is that you're saying.
Yeah.
You're not smart.
Yeah.
And it's exhausting that you're just not smart. Do you know what remigration is?
Yeah, sending people back to their, home countries.
Okay, is it just sending undocumented immigrants back to their home
No.
countries, or immigrants like naturalized citizens and lawful permanent
Yeah,
residents?
naturalized people of color.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You were born in the United States, right?
Yeah, I was born in that. My parents were born. My grandma was not, so that's why I love Trump.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Did you post on your page a video? Oh, he left. He left.
Yeah, that's why the
Yeah,
chat.
he had to
I didn't
go.
even look, but they kept saying it in the chat like it was
I
really
didn't
gross.
see it.
Like, yeah, I figured as much because I know you looking between both screens. But yeah, disgusting, Erica.
Absolutely gross. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, he can go. He can go. If someone has his information, by all means, do the thing. Like, just do the thing, please. That is gross. Absolutely disgusting. Like, Trump supporters are the most like disgusting people that I've ever had to like engage with in my life.
Yeah. And it's not even normal though. Like it's
not.
beyond. Like they're just vile human beings.
Yeah. It's ugh. They are the stuff that they twist themselves into these pretzels to defend Donald Trump, and it makes no sense whatsoever. And the logic never tracks because it's never consistent. They keep talking about law and order, how people are coming in here illegally, yet you voted for a person who's a 34 count felon. Also a person who was found civilly liable for sexually abusing a woman. You voted for that. Yet you care about law and order. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Also, you are saying that you care about crime and fraud and all of these bad things because the undocumented immigrant, they're committing fraud. They're doing all these bad things. Yet your president has pardoned how many fraudsters thus far? He just did like one or two this past week. People committing fraud. And not just any fraud, but the fraud in which he said that they had to cut Medicaid, Medicare, and SNAP benefits for. They had to cut the funding for those because people were committing fraud. Yet Donald Trump pardons people who were convicted of committing said fraud. Make it make sense. The same goes with his whole take on narco terrorism. Donald Trump says narco terrorism is a problem. It's a huge problem. We have to deal with it. So he starts blowing up boats in the Pacific, the Eastern Pacific, and in the Caribbean. So he blows up boats, right? But then he pardons narco terrorists.
Yeah, but let's put some whipped cream on that, right? Let's put some whipped cream on that with a cherry. He's so concerned about Americans unaliving due to substances, illegal substances. But then he defunds departments that he put it back the next day. He secretly did it, got feedback, and then put it back for programs that are life-saving measures for people that have an addiction. Because what we know is you can take the stuff. It doesn't solve the addiction. You can put them in the jail, but that's not going to actually solve the addiction that they have. But he cares so much, right, Erica?
Exactly.
I mean, he cares so much about the citizens. Absolutely.
So very much. Full of shit. I remember reading it and I was like, oh my God. I said, we tried to tell him. But that's what he does. He does things in the cover of night. And then, he tries to see, how are people going to react to this? And then he'll bring it back. And they hail him as a fucking hero. No. I'm convinced that Trump supporters are not even the least of us, Kiana. They are the worst of us.
Absolutely. The same people that were sent here on that boat when they came, that they have all Trump supporters have to be direct descendants for the gross people that came here and did the atrocities that they did during the inception of this country. But you remember also too the people that voted for pro-life. Hey you guys, you remember? Oh yay, he's defunded Planned Parenthood. It's funded again. He did it in the middle of the night secretly. But Erica, I want you, I've been telling all of my friends this. The next time that we're able to get into office, I need you to go ahead and pick out your flavor of the pretzel you're going to be. Because unless it goes against my morality, I don't want to hear nothing that Trump supporters are saying. The way I'm going to bend and contort and like just twist my way through anything, I'm going to be a cinnamon dip buttery pretzel.
Just
So
call
pick
me a
out your
pretzel
flavor.
ball. Just call me a
Yeah.
pretzel ball. I'm
Okay, you
gonna
want to
be
be pretzel
cinnamon
bites?
sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pretzel bites. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
That's what I'm gonna be, and it's gonna be the cinnamon sugar because that's my favorite kind. Mom Donnie, like these people have been awful. I don't know how long you've been here, Key, but good God. Like I literally did ask yesterday for a challenge, but thus far it hasn't been a challenge. It's been more so just people not knowing what it is that they're talking about, wanting to overtalk because they think that's how you win. All right. And then also just disgusting people like that last guy. That shit was gross. All right. Tim. I'm good with Tim.
How you doing?
Hi, Tim. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I just wanted to talk about that last guy real quick. Jose, for some reason, wants to pretend what he's not, and he thinks he's going to get away from this easy. It's not going to happen. It's going to catch up to him. And this is just a prime example of how self-hatred presents itself, because he was talking about Pablo is a suspicious name that it's enough for someone to be detained. But I'm like, is that why he was calling himself Joe? Because it was giving Juan or Jose. That's all I wanted to say.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming up, love. Have a great night.
You guys be safe.
Thanks. You too. This is.
Is it bad that I knew that they wasn't a Trump supporter as soon as they introduced themselves?
Yeah.
We've gotten to that point, Erica, that just by your demeanor, your patience to not interrupt, you might not be a Harris supporter, but I guarantee that you're not a Trump supporter. If that doesn't say anything about their character, then I don't know.
Okay, I think I got attacked by a Discord. That's what it felt like. I think it was a Discord thing. Okay, let's keep the show rolling. All right, guys, let's keep going. Okay, Jim, I think it is. I'll be with you in just a second. All right. Let's see here. That guy from earlier, that said something about The Apprentice. I don't know if you want me to say your actual name, so I won't. The guy from earlier who said something about Donald Trump and The Apprentice sent $15 and said, "My bad for trolling with Apprentice gag. You're outstanding." Well, thank you. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. Okay, and you also made a collection of videos of ICE breaking the law that may be helpful. All right, I am so afraid of clicking on links, but I appreciate you so very much. Matter of fact, I'll do it from my iPhone 8 and see what happens. Okay, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. Drop some hearts in the chat. All right, and let me check here. Shout out to Barbara for the 20. Barbara said they love to be conned. Trump had 5+ years to provide a healthcare plan, and we still have nothing. But they are okay with billions to ICE and more tax cuts to billionaires. And she has to use slurs to get her point across. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. I know who you are now. All right. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for the 20. Draw some hearts in the chat, guys. Draw some hearts in the chat. And thank you for the Galaxy. Also, Andy, if you're still here, thank you so much for the joy floats. I appreciate you so very much. All right, guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. Let me see here. I got to check the tube. I think we're good over on the tube. Yeah, we are. All right, so we're good over on the tube, guys. Remember, if you'd like to support me, support the live, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everythingwitherica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, the best way to support is via a super chat. Let's make sure that we keep doing all of the good things. And please know that everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. And make sure that we're taking care of Kiana while she's here. Do all of the good things for her. Show Kiana all of the love because she's hanging out tonight. All right, so let's see here and keep tapping that screen and let's get these likes up to 300,000 likes. Thank you all so much. Jim, thank you so much for your patience. Are you a Trump supporter?
You forgot about me.
I didn't. I knew you were here.
No, I support the truth.
You support the truth, so I'm so sorry. That doesn't. Are you a Trump supporter, yes or no?
For sure, if I have to, there's nobody on the other side.
Hey, Kiana. Kiana, are you a Trump supporter? No? Okay. All right. See, that was easy. It was like a yes or no question, right? Okay. All right.
Can you hear me? I put my AirPods in. Can you hear me?
I can hear you
my
now.
AirPods. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think what we're doing is we are going over a riddle. So I'm gonna just conclude that the riddle is that Jim is a Trump supporter. Okay, and Jim, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
Do I look 18?
I don't know. You age like spoiled milk, so I wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to
I'm
tell
older than
anyway.
18 for sure. Please tell me I look 18.
Why is it so difficult for you to directly answer questions?
I'm over
Yeah, like, are we
18.
gonna have to solve? Are we gonna have to solve a puzzle every time we want to have a conversation?
I'm over 18.
Just say how old you are.
I'm 40.
Okay, thank you so much. Good grief. I'm afraid to ask the next question. Like, good God. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Why am I still supporting him? Why not? I mean, the problem I see with people in Trump is you gotta, the man says he's going to do this, give him a chance to do it and see what happens. I mean, you know,
I think that's like
can we,
what
can
she
we,
asked you. Is she asked you why do you still support Trump?
Why are
We
you
kind of
still
wanted to know
supporting
why.
Trump?
What were your reason? Yeah.
well, look at the economic numbers, look at, look at the immigration. I mean, it's not hard to look at the numbers, right?
Do you want to elaborate on any of that, sir?
Well, I'd like to continue our last discussion with Iran because we didn't get to it.
Oh, you are Jim. You're him. I remember you now. Okay, why are you being
Yeah,
so difficult today?
I had a hard day.
Oh, don't come over here taking it out on us.
I'm not taking it out. I never yell or anything like that. I just
But
play around with words.
But Jim, for you and I though, like seriously, like we're likely maybe gonna come to an agreement on it. Um, Maybe not how they should go about doing it, but an agreement on that is likely going to be done. So is we wouldn't have much of a conversation. But yeah, I remember who you are now, and I need to remember your name when I want to have those conversations. But I do thank you for coming up.
You don't want to have a conversation tonight?
I don't want to talk about Iran right now.
Okay, well, whatever else you want to talk about.
And you live in Canada, don't you?
Yes.
What, Jim? Bye. Bye, Jim. All right. Guys, keep doing all the good things. Keep tapping the screen. Keep sharing the live, reposting. Again, let's get the likes up to 300,000 likes. We have about 20 of the Mom Donnie hats to go. Mom Donnie. So let's go ahead and knock those out. And yeah, let's see what we have here. Rizio.
Yes, hi, sorry. Risha and Franjo are my cats, but my name is Margaret, and I'm from Poland.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I'm
Are you a Trump
watching.
supporter?
Well, I used to be honest. Now
In
I'm
Poland?
ashamed about that. Yes, I wanted him to win, unfortunately. But this is the part I don't really understand, because before the election, he was saying things what he gonna do to United States, and I loved it. I agreed with him. He wanted to remove the criminal illegal immigration. He never said he wants to remove everybody. It's gonna be really bad for the economy in United States. You know, they pay a lot of taxes to the United States. A lot of people are working, so the company is gonna have a huge problem to find people to work. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, he was saying he gonna be very hard on Russia, which I loved. And I thought he gonna be very hard on Russia, and he will stop this war within one day. I believed all of that, and this is the
How old
part
are
I
you?
don't understand. Oh, I am 40. I'm
Really?
old. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Maybe I'm feeling that we in Europe we don't have that many news about this, so maybe I just saw a little things. But anyway, this is the part I don't understand. As soon as he starts being the president, he won. He's doing everything differently what he promised. So I just don't. I can't understand why people who voted for him before are not upset.
He's not doing
Because they are not getting what he promised.
excuse me, I'm sorry. Actually, he kind of actually is. He's following the mandate for leadership, which is Project 2025, which a lot of people tried to tell Trump supporters was in fact what it is that he was going to do. And here we are. They didn't believe us. It was fear mongering. Here we are. He's following like a rule book. It's literally not even a rule book, a playbook. All right, literally play by play. He's doing it. So it's over 50% complete at this point. Project 2025 is yeah, and we'll be a damn fool to think that he's not going to strike Greenland, because he is. Those resources are
Okay.
needed.
Okay, it is possible that we didn't have in Europe the news as much. Obviously, we have our own crap, so
Yeah, you
we
do.
might didn't have the news like that. But it's very. I'm gonna tell you, it's very sad to watch from Europe what's happening in your country. It's really sad. And I practice Buddhism for about 15 years now, and the fact that monks walk, it never happens before. Never. They don't look for attention. So it's really scary that they decided to do it. I think we should focus on that. Why they are doing it. It's really scary. It just means
the why never matters to Trump supporters. The thing is that they don't care. They're extremely wrapped up into it. Someone, Malcolm, put it very, very expertly yesterday. He's a political scientist that stops by. He put it expertly that they're basically suffering from group psychosis, and they can't let it go. So, I mean, they just can't let this stuff go. But I'm going to go ahead and let you down, love. Thank you so very much for coming by. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, they thrive off of the fucking hate, the cruelty, the deplorability of it all. That's all that it is. Also, I have a thought. One moment, the next phases. I'll be right with you in a moment. I have a thought when it comes to what's happening in the world. Globalism is pretty much just globalism is pretty much kind of like the world powers being nice to the other countries, where they are still in control. It's like another form of imperialism, but it's we're going to do it via money rather than coming in and changing your government. We're basically going to do it via financial control. Is like globalism, and that's what we can see is happening, like with these trade deals that like the EU and South America just did. But the thing is that Trump doesn't believe in globalism. They think globalism means open borders. They think globalism means no wars, just letting anyone and everyone in, being friendly to everyone. That's what they think it is. But the rest of the world, especially Europe, they like globalism. Also China. And here's the dealio. Here's the deal. Trump is still operating off of what is it called? Gunboat. Gunboat diplomacy. Couldn't believe I forgot that for a second. Gunboat diplomacy is what Donald Trump is operating off of. All right, pretty much carrying a bit stick, and in doing so, he's still practicing old school imperialism, where we do regime changes, or we go in, we wipe out the entire government, we do coups and all that stuff like that. And that's not going to work for the rest of the world. It's not. I think that Donald Trump has us on a path of isolationism, because
Donald Trump is a neocon, Erica. He is exactly like his predecessors. All of the Republican Party that came before him, and they were so hyped in thinking and just knowing that he was going to be something different. He is a through and through neocon, using military intervention, putting America above all else. And I mean, I'm in America, so of course I want the best for America, but not at the downfall of other countries taking sovereignty. I mean, he is a neocon through and through, exactly what they voted against.
Exactly, but it's the way. And again, with Donald Trump, it's never actually about like the what he's doing; it's the how he's doing it. All right, because I was talking to someone. I wasn't on this panel. I was listening, and the gentleman had mentioned how like Kamala Harris would have done, deportations. How Kamala Harris would have gotten Maduro out too. And I'm like, you know what? I don't think that she wouldn't have done these things. It's just the way in which she would have done them. because the thing about the Dems is that the Dems do things in the cover of night. It's quiet. It's not loud. It's not messy. Trump is loud, messy, and cruel, which isn't a good thing. Americans don't want to see that. So that's why I'm like, I don't think that she wouldn't have done it. She just wouldn't have went about it the way in which he's doing it. Like, she likely would have used the CIA to get Maduro out versus Donald Trump used the military to get him out. And now the true queen pin is in office. So there's that. If you all thought it really was about schmugs, there's that. He now has someone in that office who's going to do his bidding and let him take the oil, and it's going to be a whole thing. And then we don't have to go into the oil prices and how it's going to crash the market. It's a whole thing. But I think he's moving us because he's not getting on board with the globalism thing, which the new form of imperialism, that basically he's isolating the United States of America. So that's what I think. So he's not doing anything differently. It's just how he's going about doing it is what's different. Is it? Yeah. I think. Interesting. Also, I saw your comment in the chat, Kiana. Is it going to STR? Do you know what STR is?
I said a comment in the chat?
Yeah, you said something about this person that's here.
Oh. Ooh. No, he's not going to say anything smart, though. I know that.
Okay. So let's see what happens. Okay, guys, let's see what happens here.
Get paid a kick. Fun. Up and, yeah.
Lord Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Yikes. So guys, let's keep doing all of the good things. All right, let's keep the momentum going. Keep tapping that screen. TikTok live likes to round up. We're only at 172,000 likes and we've been live for an hour and a half. I need you all to tap the screen. We should be actually over 200,000 likes by now. So let's go ahead and do that. So push your super tappers on. Tap the screen, y'all. Also, remember, I said if you guys do all of the good things, then what we can do is I'll show you something super cool. So there's that. I'll show you something super cool if you do all of the good things. All right. So let's get these likes up. Let's go ahead and knock out the cowboy. Well, I say cowboy. What am I kidding? Let's knock out the Mondani hats. Continue to share and repost the live. All right. And if you'd like to support me, links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. And if you're over on this YouTube, you can send a super chat. Everything is appreciated and most definitely accepted. Also, I want Kiana's gifts over her coins over 3,000. Okay, because Black women's labor isn't free. All right, you all are pretending that it is because Hector wasn't here today. He's not here. He's not here. He wasn't here yesterday. He won't be here today. All right, so you all are skating by. Okay, I just want to let you all know that Black women's labor ain't free. And all this shit. Anywho, hi. The next phase is. Hi.
I'll wait.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter, and
One moment. How old are you for TikTok purposes, sir?
I'm 35.
Okay, all right.
How old are you?
So I'm almost
for TikTok
60.
purposes.
I'm almost 60. I'm almost 60. So
you 60 really? All right, gray
So,
skin.
with that being said, quick question for you. Okay, why are you still supporting Trump?
We're seeing significant drops in gas prices. We're seeing a lot of things that have been this transparency that we asked for. Nope, don't stop me yet. Let me speak. Let me speak. Yes. Are you not seeing tremendous prices dropping in gas prices all over the country?
I was just saying.
Have you done a deep? I don't care about she wrong or right.
Why are you so aggressive?
So it's not about the conversation is not between me and her. It's between me and you right now.
The co-host.
Well, I'm not. Well, it doesn't matter. All right. So you want to be disrespectful? So you one of the types that think you're supposed to be disrespectful to your black men?
What? I'm so sorry. What the fuck?
And y'all love to celebrate Don Lemon.
What are you
the worst example of black men in the black community.
Did you come here to actually talk about like
the person that says that white? No. True statement. He talks about Donald Trump like a dog,
which is his right.
And he also talked about Stephen A. Smith. This has been an excellent stand-up citizen, a stand-up person example. And they have tried to dog walk him with him and Sassy, Joy Reid.
Can we go? Yeah, can we go like
and the
Can we go?
ones that y'all
Hey,
celebrate. So this is
sir,
I
can we go one by
understand.
one? Can we go one
No,
by
no,
one?
no, no, no. I understand that's where y'all stand at.
Oh, you
So
want
I
to
understand what I'm up against.
you want
So
to
I'm not
vent?
here to try to figure it out. Just be you.
Hold on
I
one
don't
Oh,
need you to.
moment. Hold on
I'm
one moment.
sorry.
Hi, Zena. You didn't mean to be
Wow.
here? Okay, I'll go
Sorry,
ahead and
I
let you
must have
go.
hit the button when I was tapping.
All right, no worries, love. Thank you for tapping. Have a great night.
Thank you. Good night.
Awesome. Draw some hearts in the chat for Zena. Draw some hearts in the chat for Zena. All right, I'm not
So do
gonna
you
raise
want to
my
have an
voice.
actual conversation, or do you want to gaslight? Do you
This
want to go head to head, or what?
I have no idea who was
Oh, you know
gaslighting.
what you talk.
I
Yeah,
have
come on,
no
intellectual.
idea what is
Come on,
happening right
intellectual.
now. You are doing the most. Okay,
Okay.
so you said that you still support Trump because gas
hmm
prices are down. Okay.
No, it's not just about the gas prices.
But you mentioned
I'm
that.
not
I
one.
can't
I'm
talk
not
about
one
them
track
all at the
minded.
same time, can we? Can we talk
Well,
about all of them at the same time, or do we have to go one by one? What do we have to do?
do you want me to say a couple things and you can pick from one of them?
You already said a couple of things though.
hmm
You did. All right. So with that being said, all right, what has Donald Trump signed into law that has brought down gas prices, or what has he done to bring them down?
More drilling.
More drilling, really?
He also
Wait.
executed more plans to do more business with other countries that'll be benefits to us and help them as well. That is a part of what he did in Venezuela. So also,
Oh, okay.
you might not like it, but we asked for transparency. The majority of people voted for transparency. So they knew it, and that's what you're getting. So right now, I understand that it's not so pretty to the people who are insensitive to the things they see going on. But you got to get over it and understand what's going on. So everybody knew there was ugly truths to America already. Maybe they just not finding out. But it's no sense to going outrageous though, right? Like we see from several people going on right now. Everybody knew there was people that knew this, and they just now they choose to be outraged about it. But that neither more to say on that. But things that you I heard you say, I very much know that you understand that. True or false?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I checked the fuck out. What?
Also, you
I
check
started
out on me,
checking
but
out.
I
I
listen to
started
you.
checking
I
out when
listen
you
to
said
you.
that people voted for transparency.
They did.
So in regards to the oil production, all right, the U.S. is at this time drilling more than it has before in history because the Trump administration is averaging about 13.6 billion barrels per day.
Yeah,
And
the
that's to
more barrels,
continue.
the more
I'm
cheap
so,
the price
so
will be.
sorry. So sorry. All right. Which is the continuation of the Biden administration's
Oh, you
12
gonna give
point.
him credit? All right.
I'm going to need you to stop. You have got to stop doing that. Like, go on mute. If someone else is talking, you stay on mute. You will have your turn. Thank you
Why are
very
you giving
much.
him credit though?
I am giving him credit because
Show me,
Biden,
show me,
I'm so
show me what.
sorry.
Give me the software. No, give me what the
Kiana,
where you found that information.
Kiana,
How did that accurate into history?
The software?
the software
The
and
No,
activate.
software?
I said something else. But stop being picky.
You said
Stop being
software
picky.
and you said
Stop picking.
activate.
Stop meddling. That's nothing to meddle on. You trying to gaslight and
How do you
try
spell
to distract
activate?
people from
What?
actually hearing what we actually having a conversation from. So I said, what
You
did
didn't
Biden?
lie.
You
You
just
didn't
gave
lie.
credit to
You
Biden
literally
for
said that
something Trump
Why are you
he
has
yelling at
been
wasn't
running
us?
being
on.
smart.
They didn't want. They wanted to do green,
Hey, why are
the
you
new
yelling
green
at
deal.
us? Why are you yelling at
You
us?
have to
They
stop
wanted,
yelling.
okay, I'll lower my tone. They wanted to do the green deal, energy deal.
That
So
never happened
why
though. It never went into
would,
it never
okay,
went into law.
but I'm speaking lower now for you, okay? Please work with me. I
That's crazy. You're not speaking at all. That's wicked work. Bye. All right. Freeman Media. Are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Hell no.
Oh, okay, love. All right. Just looking
No,
for
I had
Trump
to come.
supporters right now.
My bad. I was just trying to come up in here and balance out that bull.
I understand. I get it. We got it. But thank you so, so very much. I appreciate you, love. I hope you have a
Yes,
great
ma'am.
day.
You too.
I told you. And now we both are just sitting here less smart than we were 30 minutes ago. I just want you to know that. We both are sitting here less smart than we were 30 minutes ago. I mean, we both have to do a moment of silence to gain back the brain matter that we lost.
I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know much of nothing anymore. I am, as the children would say, I am confusion. Ugh.
I mean, we're confusion and he was delusion and the Russian collusion. I mean, I don't know, Erica.
There was so much that was happening, Kiana. I don't know what was happening there. It was a lot. It was a lot.
I don't know, but the software of the oil rigs
And the actuate.
increased the gas production that made the gas prices go down when you go to the pump.
But that part. So basically, what has happened is that OPEC increased their oil production. They did that. They did it all throughout 2025. Okay, so when you have a higher supply, you have a lower demand. Okay, because boom, all right, you have more than what people actually need. With that being said, though, OPEC has been discussing whether or not they're going to reduce their supply because they do not want the price of a barrel to go under $50. They don't want that at all. That spells trouble for them. But a kink in their system is the fact that Donald Trump wants us to go start using that heavy crude oil from Venezuela, which is already sold at a discounted amount. Oh, and also, thank you, Mr. Steve. It's also the winter time. So there's that. We'll see the price go up in the summer. Actually, we'll start to see the price go up in about March or April. But anywho, they are if they flood the market with this Venezuela oil like they want to do, that's going to cause the price of a barrel to go down significantly. And the reason why, again, is because the Venezuela crude oil is already sold at a discounted amount. And so they're definitely going to have a massive oversupply. All right. And we're just going to basically see the collapse of the oil market, which, I can't say I'm not looking forward to.
But I mean, it's going to be a stretch for him to do that anyways. He's going to have to figure out a way to really market it and to investors like the big oil companies, because they've already said that it's damn near uninvestable, that they're not wanting to do any type of operations out there unless they have a more secure um, infrastructure, as well as deals like other companies other than just Exxon comes in. And
Exxon doesn't want
also,
no parts of it.
yeah, I know. So they were saying that they would need other oil companies to invest as well. So it's going to be an uphill battle regardless, because if he can't get them to invest, he's shit out of luck anyways.
Pretty much. I'm looking forward to all of this. I can't wait to see it all crash. It's gonna make me so happy. So happy. Can't wait. Okay, hi, Miranda. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm sorry. I got up here by mistake, but I love you guys.
All right, love you more, love. Thank you for being here. Have a great night.
Bye. Yeah, you too.
Awesome. Draw some hearts in the chat. I think maybe I should go take an evening nap. That's what I should do.
He's supposed to be outside.
Not on Saturday. I don't want to be outside.
That's when you're supposed to be out, Erica. When is she going to be out? You going to go out tomorrow?
Probably, because Monday's a holiday.
Like a little mimosa and brunch, maybe.
I had sangria today, and it made me angry.
I'm not a sangria girl. I like martinis. I like lemon drops. I like mimosas. I'm more so.
I had sangrini. I had sangria, and it pissed me off. Anywho, Trump supporters, get in the box. Get in the box, and let's have a conversation. All right, let's have a conversation. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, there's this person that's in the chat that keeps yapping. They keep dropping stuff in the chat, but yet they don't get in the box, which I think is weird. All right, so they get to learn the lesson of the year.
This is Nick's phase on his backup account.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on, man.
the
Stop it. Stop.
Andrew Culbertson dude, he's in the queue.
No, that dude's weird. He's like
Oh,
like
okay.
10 years old.
Look, can I explain something as further expand on
No,
what
are
you were saying?
you able to
So
actually control yourself?
I am. But I would like to say this. It was discussed in the conversations of what to do with gold oil in the new Green Deal, which everybody's trying to actuate over to the electric stuff, right? Remember we had the EV mandate, right? Right? Correct? It hit the EV mandate,
Yeah.
correct? I'm just trying to see if you follow me, right?
I'm
I'm just trying to
listening.
make sure you follow me. All right, so he explained part of that his reasons
Thank you
for
so
getting
much for
rid
your
of that is
reaction.
because
Thank
it's
you.
because we're not ready for the complete move over of that because the people don't want it. And also, this is what I think what I took from it is because I was working at Amazon in the transportation department, right? Everybody was already transitioning. A lot of companies like Penn's Oil, different places that I worked at in the transportation department, they were already moving over to these electric truck vehicles, which it hasn't got over to the big semis yet. But they have electric um
Can I ask
they
you a
have
question just to make sure that I do understand the word that it is that you're wanting to use? Are you trying to say actuate? So like to put into action? So they put this into action? Like
yeah,
actuate? Okay,
yeah.
you keep saying actuate, and I just wanted to make sure.
I'm from Texas. Sometimes I say things a little messed up.
It's okay.
But the thing is, these trucks are not uh proficient enough yet with the electric implement. It's not ready for it yet. So they still working on it. And I think with as technology and as they are able to build bigger and lighter battery cells, they can support moving vehicles with a big with a much more demand of power. It will be able to be done. So like we gotta build different energy plants and stuff to actually do it. So we're just not ready for it yet. So that's what I'm saying. Like the oil had to be moved because the people were the transportation industry wasn't moving with that. So that's part of also the reason why we're doing the drill, baby, drill stuff, right? That's part of just a partial of it. I know a lot of people don't probably want to hear that kind of stuff, but that is some important information to take in consideration when you have these thought processes. And I'm speaking from what I heard him talk about in the campaign, and the thing because I've been following this. I don't know if y'all familiar with the Millionaire Morning Show. I rock out with over there. We cover a whole lot of different stuff over there, and we do our thing over there. So a lot of people not familiar with some of the things that I'm talking about because they're not necessarily following just that. They're just like whatever, whatever. But one of the cities well, one of the states is suffering a lot from the oil is going to suffer the most probably is somewhere like California because they have red regulations that they got a lot of red tape basically
So basically,
that
you're not finished. Go ahead. You got it.
prevent them from being able to operate as other states that get cheaper oil because they have a lot of red tape because they have environmental policies and restrictions. So a lot of places like that is not going to see the best results yet in gas prices and being able to uh, go into even though that is the hub for technology, right? We know that California is a big hub for technology, right? So and
You don't like
I respect.
silence, do you? You don't like silence. Silence makes you uncomfortable
I don't think it should be no silence when you
because
creating content.
you like just keep
Silence is
talking,
bad.
keep talking, keep talking, keep talking.
I
Okay,
think you
all
should
right. So
keep the
are
people
you?
entertained.
I don't, bruh. Like I'm tried to follow. I have no idea what it is that you're talking about. You said a lot. You mentioned EVs, and then you started talking about gasoline. So I was trying to figure out: are you trying to say that the U.S. unlike the rest of the world, is going to continue to basically use gasoline-driven vehicles, um, and I don't know. I don't know. So like we're just going to continue to use gas, and that's why we need to have the oil to produce it, so we can have oil.
No, we're not ready for a complete transition to just EV. And
Yeah,
a lot of these different EV mandates were subsidizing some of these companies that are building the cars in America. So
wouldn't that be a good
it's
thing?
not ready yet.
But
It's
wouldn't
not
these
ready yet
subsidies be a
though.
good thing?
Yeah, it is a good thing. It is a good thing in a
So
way. But the people don't want them. And they weren't buying the cars yet. So it was just a mandate. Because you seen what happened with Dodge or Stellantis or in
yeah, Stellantis.
different other companies. Yeah, they all just went straight EV. They had a whole their whole lineup was EV. They just like did away with everything.
No, it wasn't that their whole lineups were EV. One moment, politics. I'll be with you in just a second. It wasn't. That's not what happened. They had a focus on EVs, but they didn't have whole entire lineups that were just EV. That's not what happened. No American brand had an entire just EV lineup. So, anywho, with that being said, what they were doing was they were basically getting started on the EV train so that when the world was getting there, all right, we could already be there, if that makes sense. All right, because in the United States, we like to be ahead of the game instead of behind. But with Donald Trump, he's rolling that back and he's actually making us more dependent on crude oil, so on gasoline. So he's making us more dependent on that. And it's not just in an effort to drop prices because that's a short term game. The long term cost of this is going to be a lot greater. And we don't even have to talk about the environmental or the impacts on human beings that live in the areas where they'll be refining this oil. But we could also even talk about the lasting impact as to how much this is going to cost us as Americans. So I mean that, and then also because Donald Trump is just trying to do this to save the dollar, right? He has to save the petrodollar. We have to continue to operate off of it. That's the thought. That's the thought of it. But anywho, this is boring. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. So
Yeah, the
hold
real
on for
stuff
one
can get
moment. I
it's
know it
the,
can.
the,
I
the
know. I
real
know.
stuff can be boring
I
though.
know it can.
I understand that.
Hold on one
It's
moment.
not as entertaining.
Hold on one moment. Politics. Quick question: are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're you're eight.
Beautiful, aren't they?
Go on mute, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay. So, Adrian, the thing is, it's not about necessarily being entertaining and whatnot. What it's more so about is just being accurate because with these matters that we could discuss, it'll be a lot of opinion going into it. So, it's always best to stick to things that you can actually discuss and have conversations about that are rooted in facts. Does that make sense?
Well, I could talk about some of these things, but I may not
Like
have the
what?
best voice for it. You know what I'm saying? But I could put it together. I mean, look,
Hmm.
I believe that when you have a conversation in the manner of me and you talking and conversing, panels and stuff, that everybody may not have the information all the way correct, but together we can come up with the conversation if we really come together, galvanize it, to come up with ideas to make the world better. I believe in leaving the world in a better place than you found it.
Do you think that Donald Trump is doing that? Do you think Donald Trump is going to leave the world in a better place than he found it?
I
Be honest.
mean, I don't know what he's destroying.
I'm sorry, what? You don't know what
I
he's
don't know.
destroying?
Mm, what is he
Our very
destroying?
Constitution. He's going against the Fourth Amendment. So he's conducting illegal search and seizures. He's violating the Fifth and the 14th Amendment with the due process. He's also threatening our rights to freedom of assembly, which is protest, along with what else is he doing? Trying to take away our First Amendment right of free speech itself. And he is something else. It's so much. Oh, Donald Trump is he let the subsidies expire when he could have negotiated with the Republicans to actually allow the ACA subsidies to continue on. And so people have lost their health insurance because they had to purchase it via a marketplace. They can't afford it anymore. Approximately 7 million people lost their insurance at the turn of midnight, all right, into the new year because the ACA subsidies expired. That's not a good thing. He allowed that to happen when he could have just simply negotiated. Also, Donald Trump has cut upwards of $900 billion from Medicaid and Medicare via the One Big Ugly Bill Act. Also, $200 billion from the SNAP program. So, I mean, there's that. Like, he's not leaving us in a better place. We're going to have hundreds of rural hospitals closed down. So, people who already have to drive like 25, 30 miles plus to get to a hospital are going to have to drive even further. Additionally, another thing, someone in the chat actually just reminded me. Do you know that initial sale of the $30 million, not 30 million, 30 million barrels in oil, all right, it did go through, I believe is on Wednesday or Thursday of last week. And you know where the money for that went to?
I don't know where. I mean,
It went to Qatar.
I don't agree with
It
everything.
went to Qatar. They put it in a
I like,
private account in Qatar. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think that the subsidies being taken away was appropriately being appropriately used in the first place. We had a lot of fraud going on and people not
I
necessarily
tried.
trying to better themselves. So,
I tried.
eh, I mean, look, that's my
I
opinion on it.
tried. You know, because you just
I mean, I
mentioned
listen to your
fraud.
opinion. I
But
respect it.
the thing is, you just mentioned fraud, but we know that he does not care about fraud in the least bit because he has pardoned people, the same people that were convicted of doing what he claims to care about. He says he cares about Medicaid and Medicare fraud, yet he's pardoning those people. It doesn't make any sense. In Florida, they had over a $14 billion scam. All right. $14 billion
Hmm.
scam. And listen, what are we doing? Why don't we have what are we doing?
What was the scam over?
I
I don't
believe
know
they were
nothing about
doing
that.
Medicaid. It was Medicaid fraud.
Well, him making it harder to be qualified for it and granting less money towards states that's getting it. I mean, that will make them have to tighten up on it.
No. Key, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm so serious. I don't want to do this anymore.
You.
I think I need a nap. I might be sleepy. That's what it is. I'm sleepy. I don't want to do it anymore.
Oh, you was dead. Oh, I thought you was just talking about him. Yeah, I was about to say he's not gonna. I'm sorry, Erica. I'll talk to anybody, but he's not gonna. No,
I'm not doing it.
he's not gonna make me tweak out. And I mean, I've had like 3 or 4 conversations, and it's the same thing all the time. It's the same thing all the time. He's gonna keep requesting, and he's gonna say nothing every time.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood of talking to 18-year-olds at this time either. Like, fuck that. Yeah, no. Is Matt live? I was supposed to go live with Matt tonight, but they had a storm up there in Massachusetts that knocked out the power. So there's that. I'm ready to call it. You all didn't do all the good things, but I do want to thank you so much for being here. Also, I have 2 thank yous to give to the people who did do the good things. All right. Thank you so very much to Jenna for the 5. Jenna said, "You are a queen. Thanks for what you do. I appreciate you, love." Thank you so very much. Draw some hearts in the chat for Jenna. Also, shout out to JoJo for the 5. JoJo said, "Love hearing your voice, your opinions. Thank you for what you do. Love you. Love you more." Thank you so very much, JoJo. All right. And also, let's see here. Okay, we're good. All right, guys. Thank you all so very much. I think the sangria got the best. I didn't even have a lot. I only had a glass. I literally only had a glass.
Why do you think it's a drink?
Because I got angry as soon as I started drinking it.
Oh.
I was like, I want to fight.
I know it's a cocktail, but what type of liquor do they put in it?
I have no idea.
Okay, I was like, because vodka tends to do that to a lot of people. So I was wondering if it had that in there or not. So you only had the dude that I came in on, and then the dude that just left.
I had a lot of people. They were
Oh, okay,
all
well,
fucking awful.
I was about to say, well,
They just it ruined
how
the
did I
ride.
get the? How did I get the? But if you said they were all, because I came in on the incel, and then that guy that just left.
No, they all been off. There was a black woman who came up here and literally just let her talk. As soon as I started talking, she wanted to start talking. I was like, "What are we doing? Like, come on, like fix your fucking attitude."
Yeah, they always do that. They just.
Yeah.
I think that some of these people that come up, it's just very clear that nobody has ever listened to them. That's why I wanted to ask him. Like, has anybody ever just listened to you?
No, never,
That's what I think. That's what it is.
never,
So,
never have listened to them
well,
whatsoever.
I understand if you're over it.
Highly over it. Let's see what this one is. This one's gonna probably piss me off too. Pat, are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Okay, love. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you down, but thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm gonna call it, and I don't think Matt is gonna go live, so I think that
He's up north.
Yeah, he's in
Liv,
Massachusetts.
Liv showed us his backyard is insane. I could never be a northerner. I mean, just looking at that just aggravated me. I'm not like and I'm like the type of person that's like, oh, it's snowing. All right, go away. Like next day, like 24 hours. I'm not here for long term snow.
Yeah, I'm more so. Yeah, that's how much I am. I couldn't live in a place that it always snows because I am actually afraid to drive in it. So
Terrified.
can't
I
do
mean, terrified.
Yeah. So no, I do not want to slide on black ice or anything of that nature. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it over on the tube, by the way. So let's end it there. All right. Love you, tubers. Have a great night.